Here we go.
All right, here we go. I did. Okay.
Oh, there's a nice crit there.
A bit rusty on my commentating. I'm excited
from
for AJ to enter the league of MFC.
Yeah, there's a lot of hype
this man would
well.
dominate. Oh,
Scav's
getting a bit of control here,
and he is keeping him up against the cage. That is very intelligent there from Scav. Because he might be 0-2, but at least he has 2 MFC fights. That's another crit there from AJ.
AJ is turning the tables.
And now AJ is being intelligent, keeping him up against the cage. That was a nice crit there from Scav, and this is
Scav gets a little bit of.
There's another crit there from AJ.
AJ is eliminating all space, and
he's eating right in front of him. That's the end of the round. That's the end of the round. That's 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 the round.
End of the round. End of the round. End of the round, bro.
Okay. I apologize to the viewers. I realized I had my volume off. I didn't hear.
We shouldn't count that as a point deduction. That's
no. I think what we'll do. We'll just do. Hold on. Hold up your shield. Hold up your shield.
Okay.
Next round. Here we go.
Alright, round number 2. Go!
Round 2, here we go.
Nope, too late.
Fight.
You guys are already in the fight. Stop talking.
Both shots just there from Scav, and there seems to be a little bit of confusion in the beginning of this round.
Scav's waiting for him to hit. AJ's getting it up against the cage.
Scav's doing those little one hits up against AJ's shield, and those will accumulate, but they don't do a whole lot of damage. Another crit there from AJ. And there's a crit there from Scav.
Really going in now.
And Scav is being very aggressive here in the second round. There's another crit.
These fighters.
And he's making it a toe-to-toe battle right now.
AJ is being really patient with Scav. You can see.
And he's let him heal. And that's the end of the round. We have one more round to go in our Fight Night undercard fight. And Scav just made it a close fight.
Indeed. Alex, you can see AJ's being very patient with Scav here.
Yeah.
Not really attacking much. I think Scav did a lot more damage in that round.
Yeah, it's
crazy.
Close.
I mean, look at him. Look at him.
Scav did a lot more in that round. But that first round, it seems that we are looking at what potentially could be 1-1 going into the third, and this will determine the fight here. And both these fighters are now forced to be aggressive and try to fight. And there's a shot there from AJ. Another shot there from AJ. Another shot there from AJ. 3 in a row. 4 in a row. 4-hit combo from AJ, and he keeps running into it, Scav.
Doesn't care anymore. It appears Scav is outsmarting the AJ here.
Yeah, but AJ landed 4 shots with the same exact setup in a row. Now they're twirling there in the middle of the ring.
That is true. Scav's being smart with his decisions here.
It was the same setup 4 times in a row.
Trained.
And that's an amateur mistake. You don't want to hit while up against the cage. That's another shot there from AJ. That's the 5th one. That's the end of the round. That's it. You're lucky it was the end of the fight. That would have been a point deduction. But it looks like we're going to go to the scorecards here. After 3 rounds of action, we go to the scorecards. This fight was scored 29-28, declaring the winner by split decision, AJ! Alright, how do you feel getting your first ever win in the MFC ever? Is your debut fight your first ever fight?
It was decent. I played way too aggro.
We are thinking about after this fight. We were already talking about it earlier, making MFC rounds longer. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
First, walking into the ring, Lazarus!
I'm like Beethoven with the bass on it. Mid-class kids and wet pop. Death to the hater won't stop. Let's start key scales won't drop. You don't even need scales, no, I'm on top. You Mozart bars, you got pops. Red Tiffany, a whole symphony. You a symphony, but go off. Or make a masterpiece for you, or at least it's gonna hit like Rumpa Pumpo. Elephant to me like the symphony. Your career's to make bops. Made the opera pop when that's a ring drops. Singing like na 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 na.
Next, walking into the ring, Jaxthayer.
On the top. Yeah. 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 Swiss cheese counterfeit, these nigga bitches bouncing, running off of pounds, man, no need. I'm from my chopper, 100 round, man, they get the flipping. I'm down, you know I did it. I'm from my ooh, I just made the trip, ooh, bitches wanna fuck, ooh, she looks slang, ooh, I just made the move, ooh,
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue, he stands 2 blocks tall, holding a record of 3 wins, 1 loss, 3 wins by knockout. He's the reigning, defending, amateur division champion, Lazarus. Introducing next, fighting out of the red, he stands 2.3 blocks tall, holding a record of 5 wins, 7 losses, 4 wins by knockout. He's the number 10 ranked MFC fighter in the world, Jaxthayer.
First round, here we go. And Jax has dropped his bow. And Laz is just shooting bow shot. What the hell is going on? That was a very confusing start to the fight. Nice counter there from Jax. Jax is hitting the shield a little bit. Nice counter there from Jax again. And Jax is doing what he's supposed to do. He's staying in front of him. His defense might be a little bit off. That was a nice crit from Jax. In his beef there early. He got hit though. But another counter.
Oh my.
And Jax is doing exactly what he's supposed to do. This is the strat. You get in front of his shield and you keep him up against the fence. This is the plan. And they are trading here early. More shots there on the shield for Jax. And he switches to his beef, which indicates that he's low. And that was nice. That was smart. He fakes the beef and then goes for a counter. That was a close round. We saw more straightforward, plain hits out of Laz, but we saw more crits out of Jax. So that was a close round. Here's some highlights. Those were the crits landed from Jax. So I feel like Laz ended the round a little bit stronger, but Jax landed more shots. Here we go. Nice bow shot there from Laz. Another one for Laz. 3 in a row for Laz. 3-0 with the bow shots, and there's a short one from Jax. Jax is... Oh, that was a nice crit there from Jax. He's coming forward, but he is eating a lot of punishment in the meantime. Another counter there from Laz. And Jax keeps pulling out that beef. I think that's a bad tendency he has, and that can indicate that he's low on hunger. And he's trying not to hide it. Another counter there from Laz as Jax gets the combo. You don't see that very often. And now Jax gets the opportunity to eat his beef.
Oh, damn.
And this is very close. This is a very close fight we have so far. Oh, another counter there from Laz. And, hey, that's the end of the round. That's the end of the round. Okay, but that was very telling. And we saw Jax get a little bit overeager and try to throw a bit more, and it didn't really go his way.
Landing way more bow shots than Jax would be letting him land.
Exactly.
You
And this is a very close fight so far.
an interesting starting position.
Here we go, third round, and you can have this either 1-1 or 2-zip. So I feel like, oh, that was a nice counter there from Jax, and Laz got some hits off the shield. And I believe it's 2-for-1 in terms of sword hits right now. I could be wrong. We'll watch afterwards. Oh, another shot there from Laz. And Laz is being a lot more calm here in this round. He's taking his time a lot more, and Jax seems like he's going for it. Not another shot there from... Oh, and that was a nice crit there. Landed clean for Laz, and Laz is landing these counters all day long, but then Jax brings him up against the fence. Another nice counter there from Jax, and Jax is chasing him down. He's hurt real bad. There goes the cap from Jax. Jax needs to rush in, and that is the end of the fight. Wow. Wow. That was a close fight. I think it goes down to that first round. I think second one goes to Laz. After 3 rounds of action, we go to the scorecards. This fight was scored 28-27, declaring the winner by split decision, Jaxthayer. Jax, congratulations! You've won your the first ever main event fight you've won. How do you feel?
Yay!
Ironically, your record I hate to say this, but your record is 6-7.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so
I know.
With this newfound record, who would you like to fight next?
I mean, I don't know, but I could definitely say some. I had a feeling that I was gonna lose, and last time I had this. Like, a few fights ago, I had this exact same feeling, and I lost, so, I was feeling a little bit scared.
Uh-huh.
But I am indeed happy now.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm a very happy individual.
Okay, and would you like to challenge for a Pro Division title or anything like that in the future?
I will fight anyone, bro. You can name out a random child on the street, I will beat their ass.
Oh, okay. Congratulations, Jaxthayer, everyone. Bye-bye.
Yippee!